Hey guys, Jay right here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to War Thunder. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are checking out the War Thunder dev server for the update Ixwa strike. Hope I'm saying that right. As the update with all these South African vehicles coming into the British tech tree, which are pretty interesting. Now I don't believe all the vehicles are in the dev server yet. There's probably gonna be a second one. Now this is a dev server, so everything is still subject to change. And I don't have any of the modifications for the vehicle, so the stats card might also not be 100% accurate. Now starting off with the US is getting an M3A3 Bradley at battle rating 8.0, which is basically a chunkier version of the one we already got in game, because I was told this one was gonna have TOW 2 missiles and a higher penetrating round for a 25mm cannon, but it has the exact same armament as the one we already got in game. The only thing I can see which is different is this optic right here, and it's probably, I hope it's gonna have Gen 2 thermals for the commander and the gunner side. Kind of, let's see what this thing really is. Optics, it's just the optics, so no special device or anything. Now armor wise, it's nothing super special. It has the rolled homogeneous armors on the side, 25mm. The front is 12.7mm, so nothing that special. I think it's gonna play exactly like the Bradley we already got. Let's quickly check out the modifications. The same M791 round and the same TOW missile with the same penetration values. Alright, next up, it's not a new vehicle, but it is getting a new weapon, an air-to-ground missile. And I was shook when I saw the penetration values of these new missiles. These are the new missiles, the AGM-65As with 1830mm of penetrations. That is, I believe you can shoot and miss by 10 meters and still kill the target. Unfortunately, I can't test it, but it just looks insane. It's also a TV or TV-ish guided missile. You gotta lock on, you got a special camera now, like a bomber camera, and then lock onto your target, fire, and forget, and it'll automatically track your target, which is it's a game changer. Definitely a game changer. Next up for Germany, they're getting another battleship, and this thing looks massive. Lots of boats on the deck, which is very interesting. Lots of guns. Like, this looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't played any battles, and the flag looks cool too. I believe it's from the German Empire. But man, this is pretty cool. And you still need to research battleships to get that far to experience the battleship gameplay. It's probably gonna be a little bit boring, but yeah, Germany is getting, holy moly, these guns are insane. Let's check out the penetration values. Oh, it gets a solid. Oh, it's an APC armor piercing capped shell, 507mm of penetration. Dang, man, that is insane. At what range? Because you snipe for at 10,000 meters. It's not that bad. But yeah, don't know a lot about battleships, so we're gonna move on. Next up, we have the JABZ.KA2 in the German tech tree, which is a very interesting vehicle. It has an oscillating turret, which the French use, but on a very, it feels like a low battle rating chassis. I hope it has a stabilizer. I think it has a stabilizer. It does get to fire APFSDS. Oh, you start off with a normal heat round, so that's gonna be rough. Dude, you get APFSDS at rank 3. Oh man, you gotta run with heat to get parts, to get adjustments of fire. Then how many mods you need? You need 2. All right, and then, oh man, it's gonna be rough. And you do get thermals or night vision. Allow the use of night vision devices. Oh man, this looks like a rough tank at 9.3. It does look interesting though. No armor whatsoever though. Oof. Nothing, nada. It does have an autoloader from what I can see here, which is good. But yeah, very interesting vehicle though. Very interesting vehicle. Now, there was another Leopard added, or I saw it on the dev server stream, but it's not in the tech tree, it was a Leopard 2B or F or something, but it's not here. So let's move on to Russia. Next up, Russia is getting 2 low battle rating vehicles. I know some of you guys always ask for low battle rating vehicles, so here you are. BT-7M, which just looks like a normal BT-7. I think it's gonna perform the same. Let's check out the penetration value. 70mm at 2.0. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. We're also getting a new T28, a 1938 version. Let's quickly check out the penetration for these as 37. Now this one's gonna be a rough one. It is at 1.3 battle rating, so maybe not so rough. I haven't played the T28, I think, in 3 years. So, yeah, low battle rating vehicles. Nothing super exciting. So here's the BT7. It comes after the BT7 that is in the Tech 3, and the T28 comes before the normal T28. Next up for Russia, we are getting the first aircraft with swing wing capabilities, as you guys can see here. Unfortunately, I can't even test drive it, so I can't show you it, but it does look very awesome. The stats look very interesting as well. And the secondary armament, I think this is the first Russian aircraft with so many options. You get rockets, you get bombs, you get a lot of R60s. Ooh, we got a lot of bombs this time. Yeah, that's definitely a first. You also get the KH-23Ms. Pretty good, pretty good. This one's gonna be a very good aircraft. For Russia really needed a CAS aircraft, so I'm happy this is finally getting into the game. The next vehicle for Russia is a premium ship, the PR-50 Rosomasha. It costs 8,020 Golden Eagles. It has three 100mm cannons. I hope these are fast firing because those are always fun. It's in the coastal fleet, and yeah, it has some torpedoes. It has AA capabilities. And it has some mortars. Looks like a very interesting ship, and it has radar. Very nice, very nice ship. All right, next up we have Japan. I skipped Britain because Britain has the most tanks. We got the Hirosha, which is, I don't know, Japan always gets these weird vehicles, man. Like, what? I mean, like, it's good. I played the tank destroyer with the naval cannon this weekend, and it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Speeded it in like an hour or something. So this thing is gonna be the same. I usually, whoa. Whoever's gonna try to sneak up behind this tank is gonna be a dead man. But yeah, this is a hero shot. Let's quickly check out the modification. 120mm gun, 63mm of penetration, SAP CP. That's a lot of words. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Yep, another low BR vehicle, 1.7. Next up for China is the PTL-02, which is a very interesting vehicle. Top speed 112 kilometers per hour. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm not a fan of these wheeled vehicles, but I do like them. I do like them a lot. It has a 100mm cannon, which is nice. It has a 12.7 of 50 cal up top, so that is also good. I believe it has smoke grenades. Let's check out the modifications. You start off with the APFSDS rounds, which is good, and that is that's a free round. 220mm of penetration. Not great, but it does. It can pen stuff at battle rating 8.0. The heat FS is a little bit better, and it will cost you 100 silver lines per shot. It is a tank to show. It is a light tank. It doesn't get scouting. No laser rangefinder, unfortunately. But you do get scouting, which is good. You get scouting. But yeah, looks like a fun vehicle. Armor-wise, ooh. Dude, 10 millimeters? Let's move on. All right, the next vehicle for China is the F5A, which is a lot of people are hyped up. I like how there is a message here, just there's no armor protection on this vehicle. So whenever you get shot by anything, it's going to be rip. And it comes at battle rating 10.0, and the reason for that is the secondary armaments are pretty interesting. So you get access to an AIM-9P, you get access to Mighty Mouse rockets, 250 kilogram bombs, 1,000 kilogram bombs. I believe you get also access to the AGM-12B ball pops, which are very nice. Glad China gets some of these right now. 2,000 kilogram bombs, 250s again, and you can carry maximum of 4 ball pop. I'm glad China finally has these ball pops in their gas lineup, because China was also kind of rough to play. The guns are kind of weird. I hope they're super accurate, but it has 20mm cannons, 560 ammo. Very good, very nice. Next up for Italy in the blue water fleet, we get the Etna Crabable, which is a very big looking ship. So we got 1, 2, 3 main cannons, which are 135 millimeters. Oh, we got a bunch of these. Are these AA? We got 10 65 millimeter cannons, 5 on each side. Dang, dude, that's nice. That's nice. We got 21 20 millimeter guns. What the frick? Oh, these are over here. Man, they're all spread out. What is this thing? It's like another cannon. Oh yeah! Wow, this thing has. Whoa! Look at this AA capability. Damn, dude. Yeah, yeah. You're not getting close to this thing. That's very cool though. Damn, 21, 20 millimeters. Dude, you're not getting near this thing. You are not getting near this thing. The main cannon has AP HEBC. That's nice. 65 millimeters have the timed shell. That is nice, dude. Very nice. Uh, cool. Very cool. All right. Also for Italy, they're getting a Panzer 3N and they're getting a premium Panzer 4G. Pretty much copy paste. I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah, this one, which is interesting. No other new vehicles for Italy except for the very awesome Etna. All right, now for Sweden, we're getting the Fokker D21. Now, this is a Dutch aircraft, and I'm kind of from the Netherlands, and this is a word we use to curse actually. So kind of funny that it's a name for an aircraft. But anyways, it is at Battering 2.0. It does get 20 millimeters Orlikans. Not a lot of ammo though, which is very annoying. You got a lot of 7.7 ammo, but yeah, don't think this thing has any. Nope, nothing impressive. So a new premium vehicle for Sweden, which is not interesting. But what is interesting is the IKV 105, which is an upgraded version of the IKV 91. And what I mean by upgraded is they upgraded the gun because if you look at the armor values, you're not getting away with shooting at someone and then backing up. They are gonna blast you away with your machine gun. The sight might help. Nope, the sight won't do anything. But yeah, the 105 cannon. I personally like the IKV. I do very well in it. It just needs a different play style. So you start off with APDS, which is not too bad. 260 millimeters penetration, point blank range at a flat surface. And you can select HE, but you do have to unlock the Hesh, the Smoke, and the Slippy Junior. I call it this. I call it that. Don't mind me. Which has a pretty decent penetration. It is a 105 millimeter cannon, so yeah, it does get access to night vision. It's at battle rating 8.3. Looking forward to this vehicle. Looks like a very fun time for me. All right, now before we go to the main course of this update, the heck are these? I think these are like mortars or some kind of mine launchers or something. A bunch of torpedoes. Oh yeah, this is the Whitby class, the F-77 in the British Tech 3. It has just two cannons. Where is the second cannon? Yep, just you got this one and this one. Just one cannon at 4.3. Come on, man. It does have a lot of secondary armaments. Not a lot, but you know, it has torpedoes, it has another gun, and it has these things. I'm not sure what those things are. But yeah, let's just quickly move on to the South African vehicles. All right, we finally moved on to the main course. So there's nothing at rank 1, 2, or 3. The South African vehicles start at rank 4 with the Rattle 90, the Eland 90, which is basically an AML 90, the Rattle 20, the Roycat moved over here, and they got the premium Roycat, the Olifant Mark 1A, the ZT3A2, the Roycat MTDD, the Olifant Mark 2, and there were supposed to be maybe something else. But let's start off with the Rattle 90. This comes at 6.7. The stock reload is 8.7. I believe it can go faster with a better crew. Don't like where everybody's sitting though. Like a good MG shot and nice drivetrain. Very interesting. But yeah, this is a 90 millimeter cannon. You do only get 8 millimeters of thickness in the side. I'm doing that because I already feel like how I'm gonna get shot in the side a lot. Let's quickly check out the secondary or the modifications. You got a 90 millimeter gun, 320 millimeters penetration, point blank range at a flat angle. No laser rangefinder. You do get scouting, which is very nice. Pretty good top speed, 105 kilometers per hour. Pretty interesting looking vehicle. Should be a lot of fun. Next up, we have the Eland 90, which is basically an AML 90, except for this one is not finished. The turret is finished because I think that is just... Maybe it's a little bit different because otherwise they would just copy paste it. Maybe it's a bit different, but it's not finished. Looks interesting. Same rounds. Yep, same rounds, 320 millimeters, heat FS. No laser range finders, but you do get scouting and smoke grenades. And battle rating 7.0. Next up, we have a very interesting, a very cool looking one. We got the Rattle 20, which has a 80 GM on top, machine gun, a 20 millimeter, yep, 20 millimeter cannon. You get smoke, you get an extra tire. Now in the modification, it gets kind of confusing because it says, it got fixed because it had a 90 millimeter or 105 millimeter when I checked here. All right, they fixed it. Oh, I think it's on the under tank. But anyways, you got the Milan missile, 530 millimeters of penetration, which is nice. 20 millimeter cannon, 53 millimeters of penetration. Not the best, but at 7.3, it should be okay. You do get scouting, but no laser rangefinders, which I don't think you need. Very interesting. Very cool. This one's going to be probably my favorite to play. All right, next up, we have the Z-35 anti-aircraft Roycat with a very big, interesting radar. It has 35 millimeter cannons, which, dude, these things look massive. Holy moly, they look so massive. DM-13 is nice. DM-11A1, not so nice. It doesn't get access to the APFSDS belts, unfortunately, but this should be fine. You got laser rangefinder, just gonna fire. Okay, no smoke grenades, but you'll be fine. No thermal. Oh, no night vision or thermals either. But this does look like a thermal or night vision looking sight, so maybe it gets added later. But yeah, very cool looking vehicle. Really good got top speed as well. Next up, we have the Oliphant Mark 1A, which is a modified Centurion, which looks very cool. I think it's gonna have the same performance as a Centurion. I believe it's a Centurion Mark 5 or something. 105 millimeter gun, gets heat. Maybe it's like the Centurion Mark 10 because those get the better round. So we got heat, 400 millimeters of penetration, hash, and APFSDS. Not a bad penetration. You got night vision, laser rangefinder. Nice, very nice. Smoke grenades, everything. It is at battle rating 8.3. I like it. It's kind of like the Shot Caudale or something. Next up, I think this one was the one that confused me. Yeah, this is the ZT-3A3, which has 3 rockets on top and a 7.62 machine gun. Is this a turret? Yeah, it is a turret. Very interesting vehicle. They all have the same chassis, by the way. So let's quickly check the modification because I don't get this. It says it has a 90 millimeter gun, but it also has the rocket, which is the rockets that we see, but I don't know what this is. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. You get a better rocket. You do get laser rangefinders, smoke, but no scouting because this is labeled as a tank destroyer. So, yeah, I don't know where the 90 is, dudes. Don't know where the 90 is. Maybe you get to unlock it or switch it out for the rockets and then select the 90. But I don't see cannon plus smoke in a cannon. Yeah, I don't see the option to. Maybe it's just a bug. The rockets you start off with have 650 millimeters of penetration at a flat angle, and the upgraded rocket has 800. Damn, that's nice. It's gonna be a lot of fun. 8.7 though. Next up, we have a very interesting Roycat. The Roycat MTDD. What is this thing in the back? It looks like it's gonna do something cool. It's not modeled yet, but I feel like it's gonna shoot something forward to protect us from missiles or something. Yeah, it has. Or it's just smoke. It could be just smoke. I think it's just smoke. Yeah, it's probably smoke. So yeah, looks like a very interesting vehicle. 9.3, so that means we do get thermals, I believe. Very interesting. 105 millimeter cannon. Let's quickly check. You start off with DM-12. You got hash and the DM-23 with the pretty decent penetration. I believe this is thermals. You get optics, laser rangefinders. That's nice. ESS as well. Very interesting. All right, this Roycat is fully loaded and ready to go. I believe it's smoke. Does it have smoke? ESS. Is that the ESS? I don't see smoke grenades, so I'm not sure what the thing on top is, but it does have ESS. And then we got the Olifant Mark II at 9.7, which is a very interesting vehicle. I'm not sure what chassis this is, but it has no armor. Yeah, no armor whatsoever. Ammo is right. The ammo is protected by 89 millimeters. And it does have a decent protection at a. It's a pretty thick plate though. It has another plate up below it. All right, there we go. Okay, so maybe it could bounce some stuff. It has a plate on top and a normal plate down below. What is this? Now the volumetric armor is gonna have a hard time going through all these different things. But yeah, it has basically a normal turret. I'm not sure if it looks like a Centurion turret or not. Nope, it looks like something else. But it has a bunch of armor slapped up around it, which is very interesting. A very interesting vehicle. No composite armor. Very cool. Let's strictly check out the modifications. You start off with Heat FS, of course, 400 millimeters of penetration. You get then access to a M111 round and a DM63, which has a pretty respectable penetration. You do get thermals, I believe, laser rangefinders. Oh, smoke grenades, thank gosh. Smoke grenades as well. Pretty interesting vehicle. Pretty big sight here. So yeah, that's it for the South African Tech 3 in the British Tech 3. Pretty interesting, pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Not everything was in this dev server. I believe more is coming. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.